I really enjoyed the first two episodes of Ahsoka, but what is going on with this new galaxy in the path to Peridea? And why does it require a hyperspace ring the size of a Star Destroyer powered by 9 Super Star Destroyer hyperdrives? Let's theorize and discuss potential possibilities. So far, we have a few hints and details on the places and peoples involved in this path to Peridea. For one, we have Night Sisters, the witches of Dathomir, which Morgan Elsbeth revealed to be related to. These ancient witches of Dathomir built a temple on Arcana, the planet Ahsoka retrieves the star map from. At the side of this temple, 3 statues appear outside and a number inside, showing images of the star map at different positions. I don't know why, and this is just an observation, but to me I saw a whole lot of resemblance to the shaman of the Wills. The shamans being the ones to instruct Qui-Gon and Yoda on the ways of retaining consciousness beyond death. There could be no connection between the Night Sisters and the shamans of the Wills, but I thought I would point it out nonetheless. Certain witches of Dathomir are also referred to as shamans, but who knows for sure if there's a correlation. Another thing in relation to the Night Sisters is that rumors have stated they will have originated beyond the galaxy, and that where Thrawn is, the Night Sisters are as well. This could explain how they would have a star map to the other galaxy. They may have also worked with the ancient civilization that Morgan mentions later in episode 2. But we will get to that, let's move on for now. This star map is recovered by Ahsoka and then taken by Shin, where she and Baylan then go to Cetos. This planet being the Reflex Point where the path to Peridea begins in the Star Wars galaxy. What's interesting about these ruins is the fact that the pillars all point to different locations, either within or maybe beyond the galaxy. Even more interesting is the discussion behind who created the star map Reflex Point. Morgan Elsbeth states an ancient civilization from another galaxy, clearly withholding the name on purpose. Because I believe Baylan would know of them, considering he trained at the Jedi Temple, which contained the Jedi Archives, that being the most vast and complete collection of knowledge found in the galaxy. But who could this ancient civilization be? My theory, the Rakatan Infinite Empire. Now, others have theorized this too, but I would like to say it definitely popped into my head while I watched the episode, because in Legends, I'd say they were the largest and most well-known ancient civilization out there. They were also known to use the Force to power all their technology and weapons. But that's Legends continuity. What about canon? I believe the Rakatan Empire will be portrayed as intergalactic invaders. This was mentioned in Andor, with Luthen talking about the Kyber Crystal and the uprising against the Rakatan invaders. Invaders that have conquered vast regions, but I believe were driven back by the early Force users of the Star Wars galaxy. Something like the Jedi, or maybe the Sith people who were able to defeat the Rakatan invasion of their homeworld in Legends. But are they still around? Are they a threat? I suppose we will find out. Again, this theory makes more sense than the runes being related to, let's say, the Zepho or Gris, considering they both originate within the Star Wars galaxy. The Rakata were masters of technology and Force users that could travel through hyperspace well before others did. So, could they have followed the pathway from Peridea to Cetos and established a point to which they may spread their empire? I think it's very possible. I think it would also be interesting to find out how the witches of Dathomir are related to this ancient civilization. Did they work with them, or were they conquered and then revolted, resulting in the downfall of the Rakata? Who knows, maybe we are all just misinterpreting what Morgan meant. I just don't know why she would hint to her ancestors when she already explained that Arcana Temple was built by the witches of Dathomir. On a different note, it's clear that Cetos and the Purgil are important to venturing into the new galaxy and finding Peridea. The Purgil are seen in the skies above Cetos, while also being seen in the iconography of the star map and end credits of the episode. We know from trailer footage that Ahsoka and Sabine will be chased within close proximity of a gigantic Purgil, so we'll see if that happens venturing to Peridea or afterwards. I, like so many fans, are really curious about where this story could go. It's clear that there are so many possibilities and tons of new lore that will be added to the canon of Star Wars. Additionally, I love the idea of Thrawn being taken by the Purgil to Peridea and then him discovering the Rakata. And maybe they are planning an invasion of sorts. Because I don't like the idea of Thrawn being this malicious enemy. He's not necessarily good, but he isn't truly evil in nature. Like, he isn't Emperor Palpatine. That's not who he is. He's just an ends justify the means type of guy. His whole story in canon revolves around him wanting to protect the Chiss ascendancy from destruction from the Grisk. But I suppose we will find out what his endgame is by the conclusion of this series. Then it'll lead into the Heir to the Empire movie. I know that was kind of a lot of rambling, but maybe it made some sense to a few of you out there. I want to hear all your theories below. I love that we're at this point where we can discuss Star Wars like this and have all this speculation floating around. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. All fans are welcome, and as we grow, I hope to unveil some new ideas for this channel. Make sure to force push the like button on your way out, as it helps my crazy theories spread. Have an amazing day, and may the Force be with you.